Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Social Sig vlog number 31. Sorry if I sound a little bit congested. I am congested. Still recovering from this last weekend, which we'll get into. So much has happened since this last weekend. Well, kind of, but it was just such a crazy weekend that we did a weekender. So what that means is that we basically did a mini tour of playing Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday was at Milwaukee, and Saturday was Chicago, and Sunday was Madison. And it was originally going to be this big tour out east with North Warren, but we were just way over our heads basically with booking that at the time. And it settled on just a weekender run. So all these shows were with North Warren. So shout out North Warren, also a Milwaukee band here, and they do like a indie emo rock kind of style, so check them out. But let's get into it. So last I vlogged was I've been doing these on Thursdays, so I guess we'll start with Friday. But Friday was absolutely fucking insane. Thursday night I basically because we were probably at like 200-ish tickets sold on Thursday night, and we really wanted to sell at the back room again, and it was it's a 300 person capacity, and I had a ticket link that I messaged to probably like 300 people on Instagram. So thank you so much if you bought a ticket because of that, or if you came, and we ended up selling it out midway through the show during Fellow Kinsman set with like walk-ups and stuff. So that was fucking bananas. Our second sold out show at the Collectivo back room, so feeling way hyped about that. The show was so fun. I felt, and talking with other guys in Social Sig, like we all just felt way more comfortable on stage because we've done it already for the album release show in August, and it was just a really great set overall. The energy was so much fun, and it just felt so comfy, I guess, and really fun. And then all the bands fucking killed it. Alley Eyes, I've never seen them before. They played a really fun like rock set. And then Fellow Kinsman, I haven't seen him in a few years. Well, actually I saw him last winter as a 2-piece, but he did a 5-piece, and which is like 5 people on stage, and one being like a synth player, and then also the steel string, what is it called? The steel thing that is like in country music a lot. That's like the that's a terrible example, but it sounded so good. Fellow Kinsman, also Milwaukee band / artist, and then North Warren headlined, and it was such a great night. Thank you for coming if you did, and thank you if you bought his t-shirt or danced and sang a song and shared the night on Instagram or whatever. Seriously, that was an amazing way to kick off our little weekender, our first time doing 3 shows in a row, so that was great. And then Saturday, Thursday, as I mentioned, that was when we were finishing up the Hot Red music video, and it was getting dark, so we decided to shoot Saturday morning at like 9 a.m. So after the show on Friday, I went to shout out DJ Celestial, is a local Milwaukee DJ, kind of like a funk, like EDM artist. And he had a release show for a single at his house, and it was the craziest fucking party. It was so much fun. Saw so many homies, and some people even like who went to the show before. So it just worked out like that, and it was really fun. Danced the night away and smoked way too many cigarettes, I think. So that was fun. And then Saturday, woke up bright and early with my girlfriend Sheila, and we went to go shoot with Austin at the Clody Park for the remainder of the Hot Red music video, and really excited to see what that's gonna start looking like. I haven't seen any of the shots that we took outside yet, so really have a good feeling about this one. So definitely keep your eyes peeled for that one. And then Saturday, just kind of tried to take a short little nap, and then got all packed up for Chicago and Madison. And then basically drove to Chicago with Austin and Jacob. And Kai went with our buddy, also the unofficial roadie of Social Sig. His name is Zach. He's been to many of our shows and longtime homie of Kai's, so he's been named the official roadie of Social Sig, and him and Kai went separately. And we got down to Chicago and pull up to the apartment, which is the show that it was hosted in, and it was this really fucking tiny apartment living room space where we had the band set up. And Trash, shout out Trash from Totally Cashed. He is a fucking legend and just a gem, just one of one. Like, you can't make this guy up. He's the best. Like, he is dad of the DIY Chicago / Milwaukee scene. He's a motherfucking monster. So shout out Totally Cashed is the band. And we walk in and he's just like, oh, we're gonna fucking make this work. This is gonna be fucking crazy. So around 8 p.m., the first band, Backroom, went on. I really enjoyed their set. Kind of played like an emo, grunge, core band kind of style. Did a 3-piece set and it was really cool. And it was fucking packed by like 8 p.m. and there's probably like 100 people that have already come to the show by 8 p.m. It was fucking insane. And then North Warren went second. And the whole time I'm like, I don't think we're going to play because it's so fucking loud. We're literally playing a show in an apartment building on the second floor. And like, no way is this going to be able to, like, no one's not going to call the cops. So we keep going. North Warren played their set. And I had some homies from Chicago pull up. So it was really cool to see them and some really familiar faces. And we went third, and we played a set, and like, it was, Jacob coined it first, but I agree so much. It was an outer body experience. It was fucking crazy. Like the whole night, I'm sure there's 200 plus people that were there, like, filing in and outside. There's a back balcony and stuff, but inside the room it was just stuffed with people, and just the energy in that room, like, with the music, like, Jacob, he's just on the roll with the terms, but he said that, like, it was more so, instead of like listening to the music, you were just feeling it in the room, and it was just bananas how, like, everyone was just moshing so hard, and we're just up there just doing our thing, and people fucking loved our set. It was really cool. It was really, really cool. People were jamming, and so many people came up after, and we were like talking to them and just chopping it up. Like, y'all gotta come back to Chicago, and I'm like, fuck yeah, this shit's dope. So really trying to get back to Chicago more frequently. So got some stuff in the works already. So if you're in Chicago and you want to see us play, follow us and stuff, and we'll be posting about any upcoming shows. Or if you know of like any bands that we could play with or host a venue, definitely feel free to reach out, open to like any possibility and chance to get out to Chicago. So hit up the Instagram or YouTube or comment, whatever, or hit up any friends. Like, the Chicago scene, like I've said many, many times before, the Milwaukee scene is different and unique, and I really don't have a big idea of like outside scenes. But this is our second time in Chicago, and people just pulled the fuck up. Someone was saying that people in Chicago just are looking for something to do because they're bored, which I find it hard to believe because it's Chicago, but like, people fucking pulled up, and it was just packed with people. So thank you so much if you came, and if you enjoyed the set, thank you so much. It was sick as hell. And then we drove to my girlfriend's dad's house in like Evanston, Winnetka area. It was like a 30-minute drive away from the venue. And got there, met up with her. She saw the Shaky Graves and Head in the Heart that night at a different show. And we got to her dad's place at like the same time. It was perfect. We slept there, woke up, and went to the park, made some food, and just kind of hung out all day. And then we trekked over to Madison. And then we stopped at Mitsuwa, which is this Asian supermarket store that has like grocery sections and everything like that. And then it also has like a food court, and it was so good. I got this like tonkatsu. No, not tonkatsu. Like, I forget what it's called, but some like Korean ramen thing that Kai, our drummer, recommended because he's been to Mitsuwa a few times. He's a regular. And that was really great. And then we stopped at a dispensary on the way because when you're in Rome, did that. And then drove over to Madison. Kai went back to Wisconsin and got his car. And me, Austin, and Jacob trekked over to Madison. Got there around like 6, started setting up at the Rigby. The Packer game was going on. They won in overtime. It was so sweet. And then I played our show at the Rigby. And Weird Place, which is Kalen's band from Madison, they played their set just a 2-piece, and it was really fucking cool. I really like the sound he's got going on. And then I love the Rigby so much. Like, everyone there is so nice, like all the bartenders and the people running it. And we set up like the PA all ourselves and everything in the basement, and there's like a projector screen that we can put whatever we want on. So that was really fun. During our set, we put on Fortnite, which was hilarious, and it was like a Fortnite stream on YouTube that we pulled up. And then we played our set, and it felt really fucking good. My brother from Amsterdam had come home, landed in the U.S. for the week, so he came to the show with my parents and some homies I haven't seen in a while. For that, we sometimes come to the Madison shows, saw them. That was really cool. And then after our set, so North Warren played and Cool from Madison played to end the night. And right after our set, I went to the bathroom, moved our shit off the stage, went to the bathroom, looked on Instagram, and this dude had followed the Social Sig account, and I looked at his profile, and it said, saw that he had like 39,000 followers, and in his bio it said on tour with Modson, and Modson is like this, I think he used to be more like reggae, but for reference, and now he's like more pop punk. I think he also did rap at a certain amount of time too. Really talented and big musician artist basically. And for reference, he has like almost 500, maybe I think it was like 750K followers on Instagram. Blah blah blah, whatever. And I was like, what the fuck? So, and it was a dude that I recognized that was in the crowd, and I walked out of the bathroom, and right there was the dude, Brennan, his name is, the guitarist, and then another guy who was just tatted the fuck up. And I'm like, holy shit. And he looks over and he's like, bro, your set was so fucking killer. And my heart was beating so fucking fast. And I was like, yo, thank you so much, blah, blah, blah. I have to ask, because I saw you followed us on Instagram. Like, are you on tour with Modson right now? He's like, yeah, dude, we're just randomly in Madison right now. We were in Detroit last night, and we're on our way to Minnesota for a show. And Madison, this is our first time in Wisconsin. We just played some disc golf today, and we're at dinner, and I wanted to see some live music, but my cousin, who's the other dude, he's like, no, it's not, I'm not really feeling it. And he's like, yeah, come on, man, let's just go. And so they went to dinner, and then, I think, around the area, someone recommended the Rigby. So they're like, yeah, let's just check it out. So fucking, right during our set, the lead guitarist of Modson pops down and really fucking loved our set. He gave me an Instagram shout out, all the shits, and we were just chopping it up, and he's the coolest fucking dude. And it was fucking crazy. He got a t-shirt. I got his cousin a t-shirt. And he's like, bro, I'm going to wear this tomorrow at the show in Minnesota. I'm like, what the fuck is my life right now, dude? So that was fucking unreal, man. And then, so he's like, I was like, dude, are you guys coming through Chicago or Milwaukee, pretty soon here? And he's like, we're actually going to be in Milwaukee on Thursday, which is tonight. And he's like, at the time of this video, tonight, and at the time he's like, dude, I'll get you on the list, I'll give you a +3 or whatever, your band can go, and let's just come see the show. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. So right now I am waiting to go to a potluck at my aunt's house, meeting the guys there. Just me, Kai, and Jacob. Austin's feeling a little bit sick, so he's not going. But we're gonna go to the Mod Sun show, and we're on the list. And I don't know what that means. Like, I don't know if that means like we're gonna get VIP access, or we're just gonna see the show, which is still gonna be fucking sick. I hope he's wearing the Social Sick shirt tonight, because in Minnesota, he wasn't wearing it, and then his cousin was wearing it in a video he posted on his story, and I swiped up as like sick shirt with fire emojis, and then he's like, yeah, thanks, bro. I was gonna wear mine on stage the other night, but I spilled blueberries all over it. I'm like, ah, fuck. So I guess we shall see. Yeah, I'm really wondering what's gonna happen tonight and how it's gonna go, but expecting the least and hoping for the best. It's gonna be. I just butchered that quote, I'm pretty sure, but yeah, low expectations. This is gonna be fun, and so that was really fucking crazy and a really great way to end the weekend. This video is getting kind of long, so kind of speeding it up, but yeah, really fucking crazy. Had a really good week this week at work. Just kind of riding off the momentum of the weekend. It was such a perfect way to end the weekender, and the weekender went perfect, like no hiccups or anything crazy like that, and just the craziest worlds, and it makes me just want to play at more cities outside of Wisconsin, like way more often. So planning some stuff up in Minnesota, potentially Boston. This October on the 22nd, we're going to be out in Denver, so if you have any friends out in Denver, particularly Boulder, we're actually playing the show in, but I'm staying in Denver. But if you have any friends out in Denver, if you're in Denver, hit us up and I'll get you the address. It's going to be at a party, and it's going to be outside on the porch. It's going to be fucking cool as shit. But yeah, I don't want to make this video too long, so I'm going to wrap it up pretty soon here. But yeah, thank you so much if you came to the show this weekend. Feels like we're really on the brink of something big and just keeping the momentum rolling. And I feel like it's not going to be like an overnight thing where we like explode or anything like that. It's just going to be like a steady, like this is what I'm like, hopefully like picturing, like maybe it does blow up, but like this is the more realistic way to picture it, I think. It's just kind of chugging along, just building, growing, and just so thankful for all the opportunities that we've had and all the people that support us. Thank you so much. This has been an absolute dream. Gonna keep it going, and I'm happy that we can play shows and people have fun at the shows and just create something really unique and special. So thank you so much. I love you all so much. The guys in Social Sig all love you so much. So seriously, thank you so much. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna talk about. See you next week, Thursday, and I love you. Bye.